Welcome to the Departure Lounge, where dreams take flight. On this YouTube channel, we're gonna rock the night with Quizness We'll challenge your wit and your brain. Mania brings the beauty, it's a fashion hurricane. Battle like the light breeze, the skies are painted gold. We'll take you on a journey, let the battles unfold. And in our live streams, we'll break down the walls, question the norm, and have a damn good ball. Come on down to the Departure Lounge, where we're free, we'll entertain and inspire. Just you wait and see, from Quizness to Model Mania. We'll make you shout in the battle of the love race. We'll never back down. We'll never back down. Battle like the light breeze, the skies are painted gold. We'll take you on a journey, let the battles unfold. And in our live streams, we'll break down the walls, question the norm, and have a damn good ball. Come on down to the Departure Lounge, where we're free, we'll entertain and inspire. Just you wait and see, from Quizness Model Mania. We'll make you shout in the battle of the love race. We'll never back down. We'll never back down.
Huge thank you to our channel member, Lee Class. Hang on. Sweet. All right. Let's go. Yes. Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to your Friday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. And of course, as always, hope you are well. Excuse me. So, happy Friday, everybody. We made it to the weekend. Well done. Give yourselves a nice pat on the back for making it to the end of another working week. Lots to get through this evening. Lots and lots to get through. So it's going to be a very busy stream this evening. But as always, hope you are well. Tonight, as you've just seen, we are on board Jack's Wet Dream, aka Europcar, Easyjet A320NEO registered Golf, Uniform Zulu Lima Foxtrot at London's Southend Airport, which is nowhere near London. We are headed over to Alicante this very evening with a flight time proposed of 2 hours and 12 minutes. So I've also had, I don't know if I've done it now or whether it's going to kick in now or whether it's going to kick in the next stream. I've now finally updated GSX because they've released an update where you now get passengers sitting on the plane. So whereas before you'd have passengers boarding the plane and then they disappear, now what they've done is they have boarded, they've got the passengers boarding the plane, and then the passengers actually take their seats in the plane. So because this one doesn't have a cabin, we can't see it. but we'll get there eventually when we come around to it. So let's say hello to those that are in the chat. Gemma, evening to you, says that that'll be good to see. Would be very, very good to see if it happens. I don't know if it's going to happen in this. Like I said, we've not got a cabin, but next time we go onto a plane, we'll have a look at it and see if it works. Lee Class says that's quite realistic. It is indeed. It's about time they did that. But evening to you, Carl Crawford, Wayne as well. Got no sound effects, so I'm just going to roll with it this evening. Yes, Carl Crawford, Wayne, hello to you. Gail, evening. Darren Graham, hello. Dogwood, hello. Brandon as well, who knows lurking in the background, hello to you. And of course, anybody else that is currently lurking in the background, such as Captain Dipshit, who will most likely be watching this as well, but will not comment. We've got lots to get through this evening, including the draw for the sweepstake as well. 12 of you have entered the sweepstake, yeah, 12 of you have entered, which means we are all getting 2 teams each, and we're going to be doing that draw very, very soon. Sarah, hello to you. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to the stream. Captain Dipshit is not you. I mean, you're more than welcome to have the nickname of Captain Dipshit if you fancy it, but it's definitely not you. But yes, so we've got the draw, as we mentioned. Looking forward to that one, seeing who gets who in the sweepstake. And then, of course, we've got to decide. We'll go Monday's flight, but I've got a feeling I might do a flight on Sunday as well. Who knows? Who knows? We will see. Plans have also changed for Sunday too, because Worms decided it wasn't going to work properly. So there you go. But lots to talk about a little bit later. So let's get into our aeroplane with our ghostly figures walking across it. No idea what this is at London Southend. In fact, let me show you Southend Airport that basks in the not so London sun. Freeware scenery for Southend, which is pretty good. Got our runway literally just there, so we'll be backtracking today. Runway 05, what we're taking off on today. We've got a company EasyJet 320 there. There was a private jet that went out as well. And then we've got, if we swing it round, we've got us, another company, EasyJet A320. So 3 aircraft on the ground this evening. Right, let's get what we need sorted. So let's go for, we're going to do catering as well today, because it is a slight... Just waiting for GSX to do its thing. Jack, hello to you. Hope you're well. But yes, plenty to get through this evening. Plenty to get through. So let me know how your day was. How was your day? What did you get up to? What did you do? If you had work, how was it? If you had school, how was it? And if you didn't do anything of the kind, how did you spend your day? Let me know. Let me know how your day was. Just wait for GSX to load, and then we can get things started. Let's jump onto our batteries here. And our external power. Let the aircraft kick in just while GSX does load. If it does load. If not, we might need to get a bit impatient, so we'll just we'll just go straight back onto it. Here we go. Right, operate the stairs. Stowbar Aviation Services dealing with us today. The tow truck has gone inside the building, so good work GSX. Great stuff. and then we can begin to think about. Let's not do that just yet, because we've got to load our plane from here. So let's just quickly do that. Our payload for today, we're about to find out if we enter it from SimBrief. 180 passengers. We're going for a full plane, are we? I don't think so. Let's go down to, let's take 131 passengers today. Not that that will do anything, but let's apply the load instantaneously. Happy day. Payload is applied. Fuel is 8,000 kilograms today. Should be enough to get us to Alicante. According to SimBrief, let's prepare for boarding.
Boarding requested. Do you want to board crew?
I'd love to board crew.
Crew bus is coming.
So hopefully, fingers crossed, we should be able to have passengers today. As opposed to yesterday, where we didn't seem to have any passengers whatsoever. Sun is shining here at Southend as well. We're just going to continue getting the prep ready for the aeroplane just whilst we wait for things to do what they need to. 1, 2, 3, 5. APU on, oxygen on. We will get the, you probably just about see what I'm doing there. IRS to align the aircraft, which will probably take about 6 or 7 minutes. Fuel tanks on. And what have we got here? 8 minutes. Yeah, close enough. Close enough on the 8 minutes. Right. Lee says back at work, finished reasonably early, very nice. Gail did housework and some gardening, very nice. Carl says day been good, done some washing, modding, and brought beer for tonight, very good. Sarah went to the airport again, very nice. What was the best thing you saw today, please? Apart from Ryanair. Dogwood says working, but managed to get done at a sensible time, which is a rarity recently. Tell me all about it. I could have been home by about 2 o'clock, but I had to recarpet the back of my van after the oil spill on Monday. So I had to do that. Excuse me. Jack says Southend, is that Essex? No, that's it's up near Manchester, Jack. That's why they call it London Southend. Brandon's been busy doing coursework, played pool this afternoon, not very good. Gemma says my day was on a similar level to yesterday, but at least it's now the weekend. Absolutely. That is the main thing. At least it's done. So here we go.
Your passenger's bus is coming.
I didn't see crew go on, but we sort of... it's just nosy. It's nosy at the front of the plane. Oh, there we go. There's cabin crew. There you go. Here's Susan. There you go. We'll call her Susan. We don't have any cabin. Yeah, we don't have a cabin here. So this is going to be fascinating. And we will call... Where is she? We'll call you Karen. So Karen's at the back. And Susan's at the front. There you go. Karen and Susan will be your cabin crew for this evening. Gemma says, yeah, she's like a bit of a Karen with a moody face. She can totally be a Karen. Karen and Susan will look after you today.
Passengers boarding starting.
Everyone say hello to Karen and Susan. We'll be seeing a lot more of those according to GSX. From what I've seen. Here come our passengers. I'm intrigued to see what happens with them. Do they disappear still? If they do disappear... Right, here we go. So, Karen's about to welcome on the first passenger. Here she is. And I think she disappears because there's no cabin and we haven't got the update. So I was updating it while this was on. So, yeah, never mind. Right, Karen is welcoming the passengers on board. Susan's welcoming them on the front. Beautiful stuff. Right, onwards. with what we need to do. 157 passengers today. Not quite what we put on the system. However, we actually are loading passengers today, which is good. So at least that's something. Right. Everyone's saying hello. That was Jackie for sure. No, definitely a Susan. Definitely a Susan. Definitely a Karen. Okay, so we're going to request our flight here today. Excuse me, today. I'm hoping. I've got the file in a different folder, so it should recognise it just like it did last night. Echo Golf Mike Charlie over to Lima Echo Alpha Lima. We'll pop it into there. It should then give us... Here we go. Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic. We like that. Here's our run for today, which we'll insert. Beautiful. Okay. I think we've only got to suggest our takeoff and departure arrivals and all that good stuff. So cost index today is 31 according to SimBrief. We can go ahead and put the weights in. 8,000 kilos of fuel, which is on board this evening. Our departure today out of Southend is runway 05, and I believe it's the direct departure, so we're going to put that into the system. When we get to Alicante, which one did I frickin' pick? It's not 28, and we haven't got the RNAV, so I believe it's possibly localizer Yankee for runway 10 for today, and we are going in via the please let it be VLC 3 Lima arrival. Happy days. Let's pop that in there. Let's make sure that we are good. Yep, cool. Happy days. The flight plan is in place, so we're all good to go. Performance we'll put in there as well. We know that the aircraft's going to be slightly heavier tonight. And getting off of the runway here at Southend will be very, very interesting. So we're going to go for 139 for our V1. Our rotate speed of 146. And point no return of 153. Happy days. That's all we're going to do. We'll set our initial climb altitude to, I like a good 12,000 feet. Seems to be the norm for me. And barometric pressure set to 1016. Back to the outside. Going to watch the passengers board our plane while Karen at the back, Susan at the front, welcoming passengers on board our A320NEO. Everyone's saying hello to Karen and Susan. We may see Jackie on the next flight, who knows. Oscar Zulu Lima Foxtrot, is that the second or third Europcar livery? Jack, I don't know. As we say to Max, use Google, it's there for a reason. Lee says 05 is by St. Lewis. Church End, Tom, further end, you'll need to taxi past the hangars. Thank you. Thank you for the info. So once we're in the air, once we start climbing to our cruise altitude, then we'll do the draw for the Euro 2024 sweepstake that we've got running. Cash prize at the end of it for those that have joined. William Omerod, hello to you. Hope you are well. I saw that you followed me on Instagram this afternoon. Plans are in place, by the way, for the watch along on week today is when Euro 2024 kicks off. Germany against Scotland. Plans are already in place. I've already designed a load of graphics for the watch along, so should be pretty good. Germany versus Scotland next week. Dogwood says, "How do you enter into the draw, please, Tom?" Unfortunately, we've closed the draw. It was running sort of this week, and we've closed it. It closed last night. But don't worry, there's we've got some other bits and bobs planned. So if you've missed the sweepstake, it's not an issue. There's plenty more things to come during the European Championships. So yes, what's everyone feeling in terms of the draw? Who do they think they're going to get? 2 teams, remember? You're getting 2 teams each. Who reckons who's getting who? Whoever gets like France or Germany or Spain probably has a good chance. Gemma reckons she's getting the donkeys of the tournament. That'll probably be like an Albania or Georgia. Something making noise. It's the private jet next to us. Private jet next to us, departing out of Southend this evening. So off he goes. Business jets don't normally park there. The FSLTL program that we use for the traffic will just spawn planes in without any regards to where they are, where they're actually parked according to flight radar. And the aircraft surprisingly is going for 2-3, which is quite interesting. Eurostar 373, thank you for the subscription. I don't know why I keep saying it. Thank you for subscribing. If everybody could welcome Eurostar 373 to the channel, that'd be ideal. And if you are watching, come and say hello. Lots to get through this evening. Going to be very, very busy. So just a quick nosy here. So yeah, the aircraft is going off of runway 23. Surprisingly, in regards to, is it 23 or 28? I think it's 2. No, it's 23. Surprisingly, in real life, they were going off of 05. Unless that's changed. In which case, I can't change it. But that windsock is... Oh, maybe the windsock is proving that actually we do need to go off that runway. Alright, let's watch the jet go off. Why not? Let's watch him go. Turn and burn. Not quite a turn and burn, unless... Here we go. Whoa! That's a bit of lag with that thing. So off goes the citation. I feel like we may potentially need to go off that runway. But I think we might be alright. We'll stick to what we've got. We will stick to our 05 departure at sunny Southend. Train station there as well. You can just about see that. So yes, there you go. Cracking stuff. Everyone's just wondering. Brandon says it's 2-3 wins at 230 at 12. Okay, so we'll change our flight plan a little bit.
Passengers bus is coming.
Let's edit the flight and see what we get. Must have changed earlier during the day then. So it looks like we're going off of runway 23, so we can change that. It's not a problem. Direct as well. Happy days. Right, let's go back into the cockpit just while we wait for the rest of the passengers to board. Departure today then will be 2-3 instead. There we go. Happy days. That's going to correct it on the system. Happy days. Thank you, Brandon, for the information. Appreciate you immensely. So now we wait. Lee says it's one of the few privately owned train stations. Very interesting.
Passengers boarding starting.
Sarah, the chap hasn't actually commented in the chat. Don't worry too much. You're not going crazy. Jack's asking, is it a 319? I swear, every day you get more and more like Max. I promise you that now. Every time, more and more, you get so much more like Max. It's incredible. It's frightening, the resemblance. That's a 320. There is 320 at the 319 in the background, and a 320 there. David, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. And Mark as well, evening to you. Hope you are well. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Wayne's saying to time him out. You'll be able to do that after the quiz. Just saying. But yeah, plenty to get through this evening. It's going to be quite a busy one. So the guy didn't say it. We just had to say hello to him, even if he was watching or not. We don't know. We don't know if he is, but just thought we'd be nice. So just waiting for the last few passengers to board, then we can get ourselves off and underway. Right, looks like we've got 27 more passengers to board for Susan at the front, Karen at the back to greet. I'm going to do there. Other than that, football terms, England playing Iceland this evening. I've got it on in the background. Gail says Jack wants a nap. I'm telling you, every time, every day he gets more and more like Max. So yes, I hope you've had a wonderful Friday. What are your plans for the weekend? We have got... what have I got planned for the weekend? Not a great deal. Got to find a different game to play. Wayne and I are downloading a different game that we might bring on Sunday. If my game doesn't download in time, Wayne will bring something on Sunday to the stream. I've now also decided, having just watched a little bit of the game just then, I am really wanting an Iceland football shirt, or their training shirt, because the Iceland football training shirt has Iceland Air on it, and I think it'd be awesome. I think it'd be awesome. Mark says, I think I have a weekend of moaning about the weather ahead. I think it's supposed to be quite nice today. Sarah wants Gartic phone. Gartic no. Gartic will be on a Saturday, not Sunday. Tuesday's the one. Tuesday will be the one that's going to be interesting. Something new is coming to the channel. If it's not Tuesday, most likely Wednesday. One of those 2 days. Happy days. Alright, Susan and Karen have let me know that boarding is done. So, big thank you to them. Right, let's go back into the cockpit. And let's go for the APU bleed on. Let's go for the beacons. And let's request pushback. Fuck. Right, I gotta take the GPU off, hang on. Alright, chocks and all sorts are sorted. Happy days, we're good to go. Doors are shut. Karen's done her door. Susan is a little lagging at the minute. I would shut it, but Susan needs to shut it, thank you. Susan!
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Susan! Susan! Susan is not shutting the door.
Departure check completed. Bypass test
Susan!
successes.
We have to shut it ourselves, hang on. What the hell, Susan? She's on the she's on a 3-month probation, so I think she'll have that reviewed at some point.
Locking gear.
Susan is coming. She's in the bog apparently, according to Carl. And Wayne. Yes, I forgot about that. Yes, Wayne. It's definitely Tuesday, not Wednesday. Jackie is too busy turning into Maxine at the minute. Right, let's go for our pushback. So obviously we're at ramp 7. Beautiful. Got our pushback ready. Let's go for it. Beacons on. Pushback ready. Here we go.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Release parking.
As we did yesterday, I'm going to turn the sounds up, and I'm going to turn the mic off so you can hear the sounds of the startup. Here we go.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines are clear. Start at will. Awaiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking the nose gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
I friggin' love that. I love the barking dog sound. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Right, yeah, so Lee, we are going off of runway 23 now because of the correction from Brandon, who has given us the winds and everything else. Let's go into full screen here. Here we go. I think we should be okay to... Oh no, there she is. There's Jane. We'll say hello to Jane. Jane's given us the all clear. We're all good. Wicked. Right, so let's turn off the ignition. We're going to just taxi under the aircraft's own power. We're not going to force anything. Nose lights there. We're going to go seatbelt signs. It should have gone on immediately. Cool. And we're good to go. Let's take the parking brake off. And get ready to go. Here we go. Right, so yes, we're just gonna slow taxi this one. We're not gonna go too mental over it. The aircraft is just going under its own power. We're not we're not opening the throttles or anything else. Aircraft's under its own power. We saw the flaps extend as well. So whilst we're just taxiing here, let's go to TCAS mode on. And we need to also put on the predicting wind shear, which is there. Excuse me. And again. And again. Happy days. Right, here we go. So the aircraft is under its own power. We haven't opened the throttles up. The engines are on idle. Carl says, update on Susan. She ate some dodgy food from some weird takeaway in Southend called Jack's, so we'll be on the toilet for most of the flight. Poor Susan. Can we get some thoughts for Susan in the chat, please? Poor girl's been through the ringer. Ho, ho, ho. Wowza. England 0, Iceland 1. Torsteinson with the goal. Are we surprised? Never mind. That's the score update at the moment. England 0, Iceland 1. They have just scored through John Torsteinson. Rather. Everyone's saying poor Susan yet. Thoughts in regards to poor Susan. Right, sounds are going up again. Carl says, I'll take Iceland in the draw. I mean, you would do if they were in the tournament, and they're not. They're not in the tournament at all. So, never mind. Right, here we go. Let's get ourselves taken off out of Southend. Sound is up. Flaps are set. Let's now put some throttles on. Here we go. To be honest with you, it was a very good goal. Very good goal. Ramsdale should do a lot better. But it was a very good goal from Iceland. Right, here we go. Enjoy. The sounds of, once again, the iniBuilds A320NEO as we depart Southend. Okay, going to power the engines up and then we're going to let it go because we're going to need all the runway we can get. A 3, a 2 and a 1. 50%. Toga. Just very quickly, you can see right there, there's the Vulcan Bomber as well, part of the scenery. Vulcan Bomber, should have pointed that out earlier as well. Vulcan Bomber, right there. Close this is. No, we're all good. Using up a lot of Southend's runway here, goodness me. Positive rate of climb, gear going up. A lot of runway that was. Here's our plane. Beautiful. So quiet. It's amazing how quiet this is. I love it. Absolutely love it. Beautiful departure as well. Beautiful sun, low sun at Southend as well. Shining on the aeroplane here. As we have departed out. Let's get those flaps up now, get the aircraft under some power. Beautiful, look at that. Tail cam, if you needed it. Everyone put your middle fingers up to Max. Max lives just down here somewhere. Everyone go, hey! Beautiful departure. Absolutely lovely departure this. Beautiful. Let's get some screenings. Aircraft is named. Here we go. Fraser Lofts. There you go. Fraser Lofts. There we go. There's our beautiful A320NEO. Absolutely love this aeroplane. Really, really do love this aeroplane. So quiet. So quiet. And that like late evening sun is just beautiful. Can't go wrong. Cannot go wrong. Okay, so we're not going to do this just yet. We're going to wait until we get to our cruise altitude. Then we're going to go. Oh, sorry. We're going to wait until we get the opportunity to go to our cruise altitude. Then it's time for the Euros sweepstake draw. So get yourself ready. That is on its way. The aeroplane there in front of us. Looks like. Oh, here we go. Emirates A380. Just there. Look. Can you see it? Just about to go behind the pillar. That is an Emirates A380. It's about to come on the opposite side here. Here we go. There you go. Emirates King A380. Right there. I wonder where that's off to. Emirates A380. Right. We're going to wait for the bits to go into the. We're going to wait for the aircraft to go further up and get to the point where we need to put it into cruise. And then it's time for the Euro sweepstake draw. Stunning departure though. Absolutely stunning. Love that. Love that a lot. Wayne wants France in the draw. Gonna guess Dubai, says Sarah, most likely, but I mean it could be landing at a London, a UK airport. Beautiful sounds. Beautiful. Love that. Right, aircraft. We're gonna go for landing lights off, and we are good to go for our wing view for today, which I think will be this one. Happy days. There we go. Wayne says LHR, it's on flight radar. Emirates 5. Beautiful stuff. Alright, boys and girls, it is time. It is time. There's the wheel with all 24 teams on it. Here is the sweepstake with all the names of the people that are taking part in it. Gemma, myself, Carl, Sarah, Wayne, Jack, Brandon, Gail, Lee, David, Dom, and Rob. It is time. So how it's going to work is we are going to draw one team all the way down the line, and then we're going to draw again down the line, or make it a little bit easier. What I'm thinking is we go Gemma first all the way down the line to Rob Brown. On the second run we go Rob Brown all the way back up to Gemma. Okay. Okay, boys and girls, here we go. Time for the draw. So, Gemma's up first. Let's see what Gemma gets. Here we go. So, first team for Gemma in the sweepstake Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. Italy for Gemma. That is a very, very good shout. Immediately. That's a good shout. That's very, very good. Of course, the current champions after winning Euro 2020. So we can now remove Italy from the mark. Here we go for my first team. Here we go. Watch me get Albania. Let's go. Close enough. I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, Romania for myself. It's all good. Don't mind at all. Romania. Flaps are retracted. They are completely retracted, thank you. So, Romania for myself. Very interesting start. Up next is, I believe it's Carl. Carl, you are up next. Let's see who you are about to get. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah, one of the favourites of the tournament. One of the favourites kicking us off, and the hosts, Germany for Carl. Carl getting Germany, one of the favourites for the tournament this year. Alright, up next, Sarah. Let's see what you got. There you go, Celtic pride. Sarah gets Scotland. Sarah taking Scotland. Plenty of big teams still available as we go into the next bit. So removing Scotland. Here we go. We are going with, up next is Wayne. Here's who Wayne gets. Oh, it's another very, very good shout. The Netherlands, but probably one of the dark horses of the tournament. Lee says Rob wants Croatia. Imagine the scenes. Very good shout with that one. Brandon reckons he's getting Albania. Well, I've taken Romania. So everyone's getting decent squads at the minute. I've got Romania. Maybe pull a big one out at the end. Here, let's see what happens. Up next is Jack. Here we go. We can only pray for an Albania for Jack. You can't write it. You cannot write it. Jack with Albania. Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. Oh dear. Stranger things have happened. You can't write it. You can't write it at all. Jack with Albania, so that removes them out of the running. Meaning we now have Brandon. So Brandon, your fear of getting Albania does not come true. Here's what you get. And I'll tell you what, it's going to take some doing. It's going to take some doing. Brandon getting the tournament favourites, getting France. Easily the tournament favourites. Apollo says, hello, what are you guys playing? We are doing a sweepstake for the Euro 2024. Otherwise, we are doing the flight in the background. So Brandon gets France, arguably the favourites of the tournament. As they always would be, of course. So let's remove France from the wheels. 17 entries remain. It is now time for Gale. Let's see what Gale gets. There's still Spain, still England, and Belgium and Portugal. Probably some of the dark horses for the tournament. Let's have a look and see what Gale gets for her pick. And it will be Austria. Star players such as Marko Arnautovic and David Alaba. Austria for Gale. Happy days. I thought it was Eurovision. Alpha Apollo says with actual money, yet there's a cash prize at the end of this. So let's remove Austria. 16 entries left. We are now going to Lee. Let's see what you get. Still some decent teams in there. And Lee gets Turkey. Turkey for Lee. We got a very good squad from Turkey. Like I said, stranger things have happened at the Euros. Denmark once won it in 1992. Up next, David. Can't take beloved Scotland, but Croatia is still there. Let's see. Let's remove Turkey. Let's see who David gets. Oh, he's taken Rob's. He's taken Rob's. David gets Croatia. Some of the bookies' dark horse there, with Croatia going to David. Up next is Dom. Let's see who Dom gets. Dom going with Ukraine. Ukraine for Dom. Let's remove Ukraine from the list, and we've got another one to pick, which is Rob Brown. What is Rob going to get for his first one? It's going to be Rob again after this one as we go back up. Oh, he very nearly was. And Rob goes and gets Poland. Very good. So there you go. There's your first round. So Gemma got Italy, I got Romania, Carl got Germany, Sarah got Scotland, Wayne got Holland, Jack got Albania, Brandon got the tournament favourite France, Gail got Austria, Lee got Turkey, David Croatia, Dom Ukraine, and Rob Poland. We're going to go again, but we're going to go the opposite way now. So Rob Brown's going to be first, just to give everybody a bit of a fair share to who they could potentially get. So let's remove Poland. 12 teams remain still. England still in there. Spain still in there, Portugal still in there as well. It's going to be Rob once again to get his second team. Let's see who he's going to get, and it is going to be Portugal with Cristiano Ronaldo. Poland and Portugal for Rob. So removing Dom, of course, won the European Championships back in 2016. Up next is Dom. Who does he get paired with his Ukraine team? And it is going to be Switzerland. Switzerland tend to do quite well at these tournaments. So Ukraine and Switzerland for Dom, very good. All will be revealed at Apollo for those that are playing. All will be revealed. But it's a good prize. It's a good prize for sure. Everyone's contributed towards it, and I'm putting a little bit extra towards it too. So it's not like a tenner, but it's more than that. So Switzerland, done and dusted. We've got 10 entries left. We are now going with David to have with his Croatia side. He's going to be getting Slovenia. Happy days. Slovenia. Done and dusted. Let's remove Slovenia. The entry was £2. Yeah, £2 for the thingy. Dom's there. Dom's just realising who he's got. Ukraine and Switzerland. Let's go for some more. We've got 9 entries left, and we are looking with Lee to see who he gets for his second team. Here we go. Good luck all. And it's going to be Serbia. So Serbia and Turkey for Lee are your two teams. Still some decent squads there. Eight teams remain. Hungary, Spain, Denmark, England, Belgium, Slovakia, Georgia and the Czech Republic. Here we go with who are we doing now? It's Gale. Gale's second team. One of the big ones have gone off. Belgium. Belgium with the golden lot, well, sort of golden generation. No longer the golden generation, but still a very, very good team. With Belgium. Kevin De Bruyne, Romelu Lukaku. Not to mention a few others as well. So Belgium off the list. Up next is Brandon. After picking France. Well. Well, pick that one out. If anyone stands a very good chance at winning this sweepstake, it's going to be Brandon. France and Spain. That's quite insane. That is a stroke of luck. Spain getting the selection there. Very, very good. Like I say, stranger things have happened here at the tournament. Jack, after his pickup of Albania, time for his second team. Please be Georgia. Please, for the love of God, be Georgia. Oh, it's coming back round. No. Slovakia for Jack. So Albania and Slovakia for Jack. We've got 5 teams remaining. So we've got Hungary, Denmark, England, Georgia and the Czech Republic remaining. We are now up with Wayne, who had Holland in the first round. Second round for him. Looks like it's going to be, and it is, a very, very good Denmark team. Well, imagine Sarah gets England in this one. Imagine she does. Right, so Holland and Denmark for Wayne. Very good there. Very, very good. 4 teams remain. Hungary, England, Georgia and the Czech Republic. We are going for Sarah. One of the 2. One of the 4. Here we go. And it's Georgia. Georgia, the minnows. Never qualified for a tournament until this year. Scotland and Georgia. 3 teams remain. We are up with Carl, who got Germany. Let's see who Carl gets. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Czech Republic. So Czech Republic, or Czechia as they're called now, which means 2 teams remain. I'm totally getting hungry. I can just see it. I can just see I'm getting hungry. Right, here we go. Hungary or England for myself. Let's find out. The last remaining team will be Gemma's. Here we go. I'll take it. I will take it. England. Which means Gemma gets Hungary. And there you go. There is your Euro 2024 sweepstake with Hungary left over. Let us know if you were happy with that. There is your lineup once again. Gemma with Italy and Hungary. I got Romania and England. Carl, Germany and Czechia. Sarah with Scotland and Georgia. Wayne with Holland and Denmark. Jack with Albania and Slovakia. Brandon, probably arguably the favourite to win the whole thing. France and Spain. Gail with Austria and Belgium. Lee with Turkey and Serbia. David with Croatia and Slovenia. Dom with Ukraine and Switzerland. And Rob with Poland and Portugal. All a bit of fun at the end of it. And there you go. There is your sweepstake. Fair way of doing it. Everyone gets a fair shout then. Hopefully everybody got an opportunity to kind of, hopefully everyone kind of enjoyed that little bit. Dom, it was all done at random. Yeah, it was all done at random. Barring Romania, I'm quite happy with mine. Lee says, how likely are you to make it through? Turkey are a decent team, so they could probably get out of their group. Their group is Turkey, Georgia, Portugal and Czech Republic. So they stand a good chance of getting through into the knockout rounds. Definitely. It's going to be interesting. So it kicks off, and what happens is with the sweepstake is you go up against other people. So kicking us off will be Germany versus Scotland, which is Carl against Sarah in the opening game of the European Championships. Looking forward to that. So there you go. There is your sweepstake. Up next, we're going to determine the flight for Monday. And we are going to do that with a poll. So let's do that now. I'm going to put the region in there, and I'm going to go grab myself a drink. Let's go for it. Let's go for region, and let's go for Here we go. Here are your regions. We are avoiding Europe, but we are going for Asia, Africa, North America or South America. One of those, please. I will be back in a split second. Okay. We are back. We are up in the cruise. Currently south of Caen. Got an hour and 24 minutes remaining on the flight. Gail, not knowing about the teams, yours was what, Austria and was it Austria and Belgium. Austria are not too bad. Belgium are sort of, again, dark horses. I suppose they've got a very good team, but yeah, I would say they are dark horses for sure. Okay, so should be good. If you are looking forward, if you are enjoying the stream so far, do feel free to smash the like button. Looks as if we are getting Asia for Monday once again. England are still losing 1-0. If Belgium are playing Kevin De Bruyne, they should do pretty good. They should do well. Belgium should be pretty decent. I expect them to get to the quarterfinals, if that. I'm quite happy with England. I'm happy to take the banter and everything else from that. But yeah, currently half time. England 0, Iceland 1, which means we'll probably get battered by Serbia. England's first game of the tournament is next Sunday, which means we may have to move the quiz early. I'll decide that at some point to see what we're doing. Should be good. I mean, if we're around again in the next couple years, we'll do the same thing for the World Cup. We'll do a World Cup sweepstake. So yes. Alright, so today's question, or tonight's question at least, if there was one TV programme you could bring back that is no longer on the telly, what would it be and why? Could be from any year. If it's sort of the older ones, tell us all about what it is. But what TV programme would you bring back if you had the opportunity? All right, lots of responses coming in, which is good to see. I will get to those in a second. Right, very quickly, here we go. Lee says Mop the Week. Gail says Airline because Jane Bolton is a legend. Wayne says Top Gear of the original 3. Sarah says Scrubs. Big up Scrubs. Used to love Scrubs. Jack says it's been going for ages. But Steptoe and Son hasn't been going for ages because it's not been on telly for God knows how long. Mark says Peep Show. Bullseye just for the cheesy prizes, says Carl. Here's what you could have won. Could have won Bully's prize, but unfortunately you didn't win, so here's what you could have won. Father Ted says Sarah. Aviation wise, probably Heathrow, Gatwick, or EasyJet one, I don't know, but normal shows probably Benidorm. Benidorm's a great shout. Benidorm is a fab shout. Last of the Summer Wine, says Wayne. Dad's Army, though I ain't seen it. Why would you bring it back if you've never seen it? For fuck's sake. Mark says Only Fools and Horses. I'd probably have to agree with Sarah and bring back Scrubs. I love that program. I love it. Can we have a Jack is Max emoji, please? Darren Graham, On the Buses. Fun fact about On the Buses, I've been watching that. There's 4 episodes on YouTube. And I've been watching a lot of that at the moment. Lee says The Bill. Yeah, keep suggestions coming in because I will change the question up in a minute. On the Buses, I've really enjoyed watching On the Buses at the moment. Really enjoyed it. It's weird humour, but it's very good. Jim says wouldn't get away with half the antic on the buses nowadays. Oh God, Arthur and Olive. Arthur and Olive, my goodness me. Carl is Blakey, says Wayne. Brown's got to go, no worries at all. So on the flip side to this, I want to know please, what program would you take off the air because it's not brilliant? What program would you take off the telly because it's not good? I feel like this has opened up a huge topic of conversation here, so feel free to literally express which ones you take off the telly. Hour and 19 minutes before we get to Alicante. We're over Troyes at the minute in France. Let's have a look at what the aircraft's looking like in the sun when it unfreezes. There we go. There's the aeroplane looking beautiful in the late evening French sun. Beautiful plane. Look at that. This Neo is fantastic. Really, really is fantastic. Give you that view for a minute. Did you miss the T off of the end of that pronunciation? What did I say? Oh God, what did I say? I dread to think. What did I say? Wayne says bring back Jeremy Kyle. Jeremy Kyle would be one I would totally bring back. It was one of those programs that I sat there and I'd watch and it made me feel so much better about my own life. It just would. It just would. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Gemma, forgive me. It's very difficult to, like... Yeah, it's so difficult to kind of work that out. Sorry. I know what you mean now. Yes, I know what you mean. Oh, Stephen Mulhern says for Carl, get rid of him off the telly. Let's have a look and see what you would actually take off the telly. Kardashian says Jim. Love Island says Carl. Every single reality TV show they're all shite says Gemma. Britain's Got Talent says Jack. All soap says Wayne. Anything with Paddy McGuinness in says Lee. Sarah loves reality TV. Of course you do. All soaps, but that means I would need to talk to the wife, so maybe not. Let's go for the tail. A little bit of tail action there. Let's give that for a minute. Right, apparently YouTube is now suffering a little bit of buffering. Well done, YouTube. So if it is, please let me know. Jim says MaxJet TV Live. That shite needs taken off air. Oh, don't because you're getting a lot of people's hopes up. That shit totally needs taken off air. That shit needs to have its internet fucking disconnected. No buffering at the minute, good. That shit needs destroying, says Wayne. God almighty, does it need? It needs something. Definitely needs something. Back in a minute, switching over to... No worries, Gemma. Jim says, I'm with Carl. That pair of overrated Geordie twats, Ant and Deck. That pair need to grow the fuck up. Trying to get one more route here. Whilst we got an hour and 13 minutes remaining on the flight. Our arrival time at the moment is scheduled for potentially 10 o'clock. Mark says, what was that quiz show that Danny Dye presented? Strangely watchable. Oh god. Was it on BBC One? Was it BBC One? Oh, the dropping balls. Oh, God. Yeah, I know what you mean now. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Oh, God, it used to be on after the lottery, wasn't it? Is it the wall? Yeah, the wall. The wall sounds about right, wasn't it? What was the catchphrase you used to say? Oh, is it right or is it wrong? I think it was something like that. Is it right or is it wrong? I'm sure that's the one, unless I've just made an absolute tit of myself. I'm certain that's what it was. Let's switch ourselves over to the other side. There we go. We got some company. Didn't even see that. Oh, God knows what that is. That looks like a 321 of some sort. Currently joining us in flight. Jack wants Anne Robinson. You're a dirty bird. Wayne's moving the car off charge. Mark says he could have bought some of his EastEnders catchphrases into it. Leave it out. I ain't hearing this. He ain't family. Leave it out. Leave it out, son. Leave it out. Not happy with it, mate. Not happy with it at all, mate. Not having it. Not having it. Leave it out. Leave it out. Jack would totally have Anne Robinson round. And Anne Robinson would probably get him off by saying, "You're the weakest link. Goodbye." Just a strange thought. Alrighty, here comes your routes for Monday. We have got Tokyo Haneda to Wakkanai, Dubai to Kuwait, Dammam to Bisha, which is a Saudi Arabian domestic route, or Gimpo to Kansai. David says, I heard Danny Dyer is handing over to his brother Jerry. He's going to present a game show based on chasing horses about and shouting, "Easy fella, easy." I saw somewhere on the internet there was an article about these two horses that were running through London. Genuinely thought it was that. These horses that were running around London, I was like, fuck me, they did well to get out of the fucking paddock to get to London. But it wasn't that one. What an absolute imbecile. David says you're bang out of order. Golden Balls. What was the game show that Jasper Carrot... Oh, Golden Balls was fabulous. There was... what was the famous bit, wasn't it? Where someone was like, oh, I won't steal because, you know... I believe that we should have, we should go away with the money, etc. Blah blah blah. And then she fucking stole at the end. I was like, you bitch. Oh, couldn't believe it. Oh, I couldn't believe it. Sarah says that was the poor police horses. Yeah, that was the one. But I first read it and I was like, bloody hell, they did well to get over there. Look, must have known their way on the A4. Yeah, split or steal. And the guy was like, yeah, I'm going to split it with you, blah, blah, blah. And the woman was like, yeah, I'll split it with you too, because, it's been going so well. And, I think we both deserve the money. And she opened the ball up and it said steal. I was like, oh, you bitch. And the guy's there, like, fucking crying his eyes out, head in his hands, like, you bitch. And then she's there going, oh, I can't wait, I'm so happy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what a bitch. Oh, some of the game shows are quite good though, but for the tackiest of reasons. So we've got a draw at the moment between Dubai to Kuwait and Gimpo to Kansai. Phil, hello to you, says Gimpo to Kansai. Are you doing that in a rubber suit? I mean, I can if you want me to. David says, Jack, not sure you'd be too scared of police jelly. Don't mention jelly because Jack will still fuck it. Mark says, remember the game show Hunted, a reality contest where ordinary people play fugitives on the run from expert investigators? I always wanted to have a go at that, but I feared that I probably wouldn't be very good. But yeah, I think that would be awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome. A big thank you, by the way, to everyone that has subscribed over the last 2 nights. One away from 3,150 subs. Appreciate everyone that's joined. Let's do it. Let's end the vote. Try again. Put my teeth in. Let's go again. End the poll. We're off to an airport that we've not been to for a long time, and using an airplane that we haven't used for a long time. Give me, excuse me, 2 seconds to put this together. Will be dark, but we'll be using something completely different. Okay, didn't realise that was their thing now. What should we use for it? Let's have a look. Blimey, I've just searched for it. My stream comes up from ages ago. Ages ago. That's cool. That is awesome. Right, it's going to be not ignoring you, but let's get the thumbnail together. Lee Class coming up with 1 gifted membership going to Phil. So thank you. Try remake the stream exactly. Oh. Good lord, could you imagine? Mind you, it was a flight to Newcastle, so I don't think I have 8 hours on Monday to to do this. Beautiful. Here we go. Right, nearly there. Give me a second. This will be quite an interesting one, actually, for a short haul. I'm after tempted to use something else, but we won't use something else for this one. We'll use the plane that we've not used for a while. We've used a lot of... Oh, God. Oh, oh, shit. Okay, I'll dig that out. Yeah, it's not. The stand's broken. I don't know how. I think just the weight of it is kind of knackered it a little bit. Right, here we go. Let me show you what we are doing Monday. How many rage quits is he on? To be honest, I've completely lost count. I've completely lost count because I don't think he needs the attention anymore. It's a bit like Jack. Doesn't need the attention. Right, here we go. Let me show you what we are doing on Monday for our little flight over to Kuwait from Dubai. And here we go. 777. Oh God, do you know what? I've not fixed that. Ignore that. We'll put it on there though. But that's not the full. Oh, bollocks. What's happened there then? What's happened there? Dubai to bloody hell, what's happened there for fuck's sake, man? Why have I missed so much space? Anyway, you can get a good look at it. That's what we're doing. Dubai to Kuwait on the Emirates 777-300 ER for extended range, and yeah, should be good. Real sounds for this one, and of course, brand new colours. Sarah, if you have a photo of it, you're more than welcome to send me the picture of the brand new colours. There we go, that's better. Brand new colours. You are more than welcome to send me the picture of the new colours. But yes, so Dubai to Kuwait, which would be excellent. Brand new colours, definitely got it for the 777. If you don't have a picture of it, never mind. But I wanted to use the new colours because we used it on the flight over to Newcastle all those many months ago. I'm going to use it for short haul over to Kuwait. So a nice one for Monday. Okay, so looking at the time, 63 minutes played. England still losing 1-0 to Iceland. I love that Sarah's like, excuse me. Excuse me, I have that one. Excuse me. Well, excuse you. Dom says Emirates A350 to Edinburgh. Did I hear that? Yes. Edinburgh is going to be the first UK destination for the Emirates A350 when it enters service. Gemma says, how's your selection feeling now, Tom? What about England? What, do you think I'm going to win? Totally not winning it. Yeah. Oh. Don't know when that is. I don't know when the Emirates comes out. I think it's November, someone says, or something. Dom says England losing 1-0 to Iceland, 2016 all over again. Thing is, I don't know why we're testing. Well, for England fans, I don't know why we're testing ourselves against a team like Iceland. Mind you, it's a bit like Scotland when they're warming up against Gibraltar. Scotland against Gibraltar, do you know what I mean? Rob, no worries. We've done the draw. Don't know if you saw it, Rob, for the Euros sweepstake. You got Poland and oh god, just going to remind myself here. Rob, you got when it loads, Poland and Portugal for your sweepstake. William Emerald saying any streams this weekend. So nothing tomorrow. I'm undecided about during the day. It could be a flight sim stream, could be a little bit longer. So I'm undecided about that. In the evening there will definitely be one on Sunday. But it will be either Wayne bringing something. We were going to do Worms World Party, but setting up a multiplayer is I generally cannot believe how difficult they've made it to set up multiplayer games. So we've decided to scrap that and we're going to go for something else. But if I can't download it in time, Wayne will bring it to the stream, and then if I can download it, I will join Wayne for the game that we're playing. So Sunday's our free show, as we call it. So there'll be no flight sim on Friday next week because we'll be doing the start of the watch along, and then for the Euro 2024 campaign. And then we'll be doing as many watch-alongs as we can. I'm not going to commit to every single one. So as and when I've got time to do one, I will do them indeed. So come the Sunday next week, we'll be probably doing something like... mind you, we might miss the Denmark game, but we may do the first game of the day, which I think is Poland-Holland. Or Poland-Netherlands, rather, sorry, at 2 o'clock. Then do the quiz. Then do the England watch-along as well. So we'll see. Carl says, can we have a recap of the draw for those that missed it? You can indeed. Let me just go grab a drink and I will be back in a second. And then we will recap the draw. Give me... not there. There. Give me a second to go grab a drink. I'll be back and then we will go through the recap of the draw. Back in a mo. Here we go. Okay, so as requested by Carl is asking for a recap. You are more than welcome to have, oh god, more than welcome to have a recap. Fucking hell. Right, recap of the draw. So Gemma got Italy and Hungary. I got Romania and England. Carl got Germany and Czech Republic. Sarah got Scotland and Georgia. Wayne got Netherlands and Denmark. Jack got Albania and Slovakia. Brandon, probably the favourite to win the sweepstake, had France and Spain. Gail had Austria and Belgium. Lee had Turkey and Serbia. David had Croatia and Slovenia. Dom had Ukraine and Switzerland. And Rob had Poland and Portugal. I've realised I've come back without the fucking crowd. There they are. Rob says, that old chestnut, England get pumped by a Diddy team, so let's have a go at the jocks to hide England's footballing inferiority. Ooh, someone's touchy. He says England defeat bingo card filling up nicely when there's dodgy ref and VAR coming the excuse book asking for a friend. Cheeky bastard. At least as according to Flight Radar 24, this flight is still on the ground at Southend. Yes, so this flight, with the flights and everything else, we don't do real time. We just pick the flight numbers and we just tend to do them. If I did real time, the stream wouldn't start until about 10 o'clock. So... and I quite want to watch on the buses. So we have got 43 minutes of the flight remaining. Still due to land about 10 o'clock. I think it might be a little bit later than that. If you want to contribute tonight to the stream, you can do what Lee did and gift some memberships to those that are watching. Why not catch a few people out as well? Why not? Be the best damn money you'll ever spend. Other than that, you can also do some super stickers, super chats, or donate via the Ko-fi link, which is at the top of the chat. Either way, you're more than welcome to donate any way, shape or form. Not obliged to, so don't feel like you have to. Worst case scenario, feel free to smash the like button. That's literally, that is the best thing about leaving a like is it's free, doesn't cost you a penny. Rob says hashtag angry jog. Nothing new there then. Not done anything like the watch-alongs before, so it'll be quite interesting to see how they would go down. I'm hoping you'll enjoy the watch-alongs. Hopefully. Oh, good, good. I wondered. I wondered. Cool, nice one. Go enjoy the Hiders Lounge. What a fucking asshole. It's going to happen eventually. So I've now hidden that channel or that user, moaning about the fact that we got 3K subs and 19 watchers. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. It's all about the community that we've got. So if you think that offends me, I don't think it does. But thank you for, you know, thanks for letting me know. I'm sat thinking, like, am I supposed to feel offended? Is this my full-time job? No. Do I do this as a hobby? Yeah. Do I care about numbers? No. Do you know what I mean? Like, whatevs. Enjoy the Hiders Lounge. It's a one-way ticket because you ain't coming back out of it. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for your feedback. Absolutely fine. When you can spell "your" properly, then you can come back. But until then, Mark says can't beat Departure Lounge community spirit. You can't. That's the thing. Like, I don't know if people are coming in here thinking this is what I do as like a full-time thing. Like, it's not. This is a hobby. So, boom. Do you know what I mean? Like, whatevs. Y'all don't need to defend me. Don't defend it. It was going to happen eventually, where someone comes in to try to play Billy Big Bollocks. So somebody came into the chat, and I mean, I could have left it. But I thought not. Somebody came in. Apparently, they've been doing the rounds on some of the channels, and they decided to put "You're a pussy, dumbass." Haha. 19 watchers, 3K subs, noob. And I'm like, cool. Thanks for coming in and giving me an extra view that's going to go towards money. So thank you. Appreciate it. Well, they did. They subscribed, because it's only subscribers only. Subscribed, left that, and then unsubscribed. I'm like, What a fucking life you lead. You lead. Sarah says he was playing Gartic with. Hold on. I'm going to confirm this. Because now Sarah said that, I feel like he has. Or they have. Because you can't assume nowadays. I do recognise the name. Well, he won't be playing Gartic with us much longer. If he has done. Oh, I've just seen as well what happened that day as well. Not important. Just giving him more airtime. Even if he was playing Gartic, that's not a nice thing to... Well, do you know what? Like, I'm not bothered. I don't care. I think personally it's laughable that somebody has come into the chat here to think that this is my full-time thing that I do. To go, oh, you're only getting this amount. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And I'm pretty sure I've made that perfectly clear on multiple streams. Too much. Yeah, absolutely. At the same time, if I'm the pussy and the dumbass, I wouldn't be able to talk to these people in the airline industry and everything else, and talk to TV personalities and everybody else. But hey, that's just me being a pussy and a dumbass. Also, at the same time, I wouldn't be recognised by people around the country. Everywhere I go, people will go, oh, you're the guy from such and such. Oh, but I'm the pussy and I'm the dumbass. Kiss my ass. Ah, yes. Do you know what? I completely forgot that was an option. Nice one, Sarah. Very good. I totally didn't think about that. Did not think about that. At the end of the day, this is the last thing that I'm saying on this. At the end of the day, we do something on this channel that not many other channels do, regardless of the viewers. It's a channel that has a wonderful community spirit. That's all I care about. And we have a lot of fun doing the things that we do. We've had the opportunity to speak to some very well-known names in the airline industry. And we've had a lot of fun doing it. We've been able to do things like the quiz and bring brand new things to the channel and experiment with the channel, as well as we will plan to do with the Euro 2024 football championships, with the watch-alongs and everything else. But legit to subscribe, to then mock and then unsubscribe, which you clearly have done. If you think I'm going to lose sleep over it, someone will take your place. It's fine. Someone will take your place. I don't care for it. I don't care for it at all. I've had people slag me off and everything else behind my back and spread rumours about things that are happening or what I'm using the channel for, but I'm sitting there like just shrugging my shoulders like I don't care. I don't know, like people are trying to get me down or whatever, but I'm like, meh. At the end of the day, it's not a real thing for me. This is not a full-time job. This is like a hobby that I do as and when I get time to do it. Essentially, this flight I could have done by not streaming it at all. That's generally how easy it is. So Dom, that might just be the nicest thing you've ever said to me, so I'll take it. Oh, and at the same time, just again, extra on top of that, by the way, if I was a pussy and a dumbass, I wouldn't amass 3,000 subs. I'd probably be on like 10 or none. If I was a pussy and an ass or a dumbass. Dom says, Tom, you're a prick, but a lovable prick. I like to think I could be less of just a prick and try and be a lovable prick like you. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You could be a lovable prick at two at times. So don't put yourself down like that. Oh, Jim, I get the reference. I do. I get the reference. Uh, 15 seconds to go, plus injury time, by the way, in the England-Iceland game. They're still losing 1-0. Wayne says people also don't appreciate the amount of hard work that goes into preparing streams or always look at new content, downloading, etc. and testing. I'm never off the phone to Tom, poor guy. I know. He never give me a moment to myself. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered by it. Like, don't give it the airtime it doesn't deserve. Nabil, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. You've missed a lovely rant just now. People voicing their opinions that apparently are supposed to hurt, but they don't. You're always going to get keyboard warriors. This is why I'm not bothered. Doing very well, sir. How are you? I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Yes, doing very, very well. That's right. Nothing. Nothing major. Nothing major in the bill. Literally, just somebody decided after last weekend we were playing Gartic Phone. I think they joined too late, or they were playing at the same time. Decided to come into the stream and be like, "Oh, you're a pussy. You're a dumbass. Blah 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 blah." And I'm like, I don't know if that's supposed to offend me or not. Because if it is, you've not done a good job. So that's all it is. That's all it is. I think the premises behind it is to go, I've got 3,148 subs and I've only got 21 people watching. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how many people watch my streams. I don't care. So I don't understand if that's supposed to be an offensive thing to me. Like, oh, it's your full-time job, because it really isn't. It really isn't. So I just laugh it off, and we've all laughed it off whilst giving opinions. So everyone else has given their opinion. I've just kind of laughed it off a little bit. Okay, I didn't ask for this, but we'll go for it. Jack says, Tom, for what you done for me, mate, I can't express how much you changed my life in a way of... I don't know why I'm giggling. For what you've done, mate, what you've done for me, mate, I can't express how much you have changed my life in a way of confidence and showing me a new way of YouTube and helping me grow as a photographer and YouTube person. Please use punctuation, because fuck me. Wayne says, best channel on YouTube. I don't think it is. It's a nice community to have. Don't think it's by any stretch of the imagination a good channel, like the best channel. But thank you. No offense, Lewis, if you're watching. Such an amazing vibe, and Tom is a legend to co-host and host. Thank you. Very kind. But you don't need to praise me. You don't need to praise me. I'm not offended by what was said. Gonna slowly begin to descend. Hopefully go for a better landing than we did yesterday as well. Nabil says people have 100k followers and only 300 watching at times. Exactly. Look at like proper aviation live streamers that have thousands upon thousands, like 250,000 people that view them, but only like a handful of thousands of people watch them. It's like, are you expecting like 250,000 people to be watching at the same time? No. Do I expect 3,000 people to be watching? No. Because if that's what YouTube's supposed to be, boy, are you looking at YouTube the wrong way. Full time, by the way, in the England game. Boy, my pick is not looking good. England 0, Iceland 1. Boos around Wembley as well for Gareth Southgate. Get that fucker out after the Euros. Dog shit performance, that one. Perhaps Clown needs to watch a Blob Job stream to see what a knobhead really looks like. Oh, stop it, stop it. Dom says, praise be to the lovable flying streaming prick. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. Gemma says, just imagine going on anyone else's aviation stream and talk like we do. It's a great community we have. Absolutely. Lots of channels will go, oh, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to say this because it's totally against our rules. And I'm like, fuck the rules. Most hosts don't swear at themselves anyway, but I'm sitting there going, fuck, shit, bollocks, wanker. And people love it, so it's fine. So it's, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to lose sleep over it, so don't worry too much. Right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm not going anywhere other than topping up my drink. Back in a minute. Righty ho. Oh god, we're not still on about it, are we? Oh fuck, no, no, no. Bollocks. I clicked Football Manager by accident. Again. No. End it. There we go. Right. I went to yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something. Oh, good lord. Oh, you lot, stop it. Stop it. Stop the compliments. Stop the compliments. Okay, I'll read it out anyway. Mark says Tom has loyalty in his following, regular viewers. That's the main thing. Wayne says, I got asked if I ever stream to my own channel. My answer is no. I like to host, but I only do it because of the community we have, and it's a privilege to help Tom with the channel. Mark says, better than Bosch and Easy, son. The fuck is porn bubs? Get off the alcohol, Jack, for fuck's sake. Gareth says, difference is as a community of all ages / genders, we chat about everything aviation and day-to-day life, which is great if you can't get out much. Jim says, once told a viewer who was bitching and moaning as Chris wrapped up a stream due to weather, you try fucking streaming in the pissing rain. See how long you last, you clown. Just Jim being Jim. Dom says, applying for a new job there, Tom, Football Manager. No, just the game. I clicked the game by accident. Gemma says, you deserve the compliments. Stop it. Rob says, Jack, can you interpret me? No one understand your comment. And Rob says, Phil says, so we're off to the pub. Thanks for letting me know. You stop it. No, stop it. No, shush. Don't give me compliments. Can't handle them. I have my reasons why I can't handle compliments, but that's neither here or there. That's for a different stream. So we're on our descent down to Alicante. We're at 25,000 feet. We're going to go directly over Valencia. Whether we'll see Valencia or not is another story. We might do. In fact, that may be Valencia down below us there. In fact, it is. So Valencia is below us. Say hello to Valencia, everybody. In this direction here, you can see some blue lights. That is the airport. That is Valencia Airport. A very good airport to fly into as well. No, you stop it, or Phil says he will send you a big kiss. Do it, Phil. Come send me a big kiss. We're all good. Jack says gonna try and get some belting shots for you guys tomorrow. Last day of the Red 4 sector. Gotta be on point. Jack, fuck's sake. Don't do it for anyone else except yourself. How many more times do I have to say it? Do not say it. Do not do it for anybody else except yourself. If you're doing it for everyone else, you're doing it for the wrong reason. Do it for yourself. Right, let's have a look at the weather. It's supposed to be clear. and scatter cloud. Okay, so it's gonna be clearish. So it should be alright. Should be fine when we get to Alicante. Not a problem. See you at the task fair in July. Bring it on, big boy. Oh my days. I'm a shush now. Alright, hold the phone. We'll just whip open a can of whip ass, says Rob. Do what you like. I can't, for whatever reason, personal reasons, if I get compliments, I don't handle them very well. Which is why my go-to is quite literally stop it. But I appreciate them nonetheless. I don't want you thinking I don't appreciate them, because I do. So have a look outside. We haven't looked outside for a while. Strobes are going. Skies are clear above us. We'll have the replay. The time will go back to the replay, so don't panic too much. Valencia Airport is now behind us. Got a cracking little flight Monday. Dom says I am the same. I go full poker face. I can't deal with them, and purely, and I'm just going to put this out there because at this point, don't give a fuck. Put the drink down. I cannot take compliments very well because of my ex-girlfriend. Simple as. It's simple as. That's where it's all come from. So I can't handle compliments very well, which is it sucks because I'd love to be able to go, oh, you're amazing, but I can't handle compliments very well when they're given to me. So there you go. Gemma says you realise Phil is 6 foot odd, and now it seems like we're coming to the task fair. Well, I'm 6'1", so no yellow pages are needed. Lee says thanks for the encouragement. Thanks for encouraging me to buy the A318 model. I really like the Destination Dubai livery. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's nice that the work that me and Wayne do for Model Mania actually pays off. So we provide the models that are like cheap enough for you to buy, and people go and buy them, and it's fabulous. It's great to see. Really, really good to see. Gemma says I need a big hug. Oh, shh, stop it. Shh, no, no. Carl says is Susan still in the bog? Should we? Do we have a look? I feel like we might need to just check on Susan and see if she's still in the bog. So Susan was at the front, wasn't she? Susan! 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 Sit! Wait a minute. Susan! That's the cockpit. Susan! I think she's in the bog still. I think she's had something a little bit dodgy. You can barely see the frickin' aeroplane too. You can just see the beacon light and that's about it. Oh, that's crazy. Susan! I think she's in the bog still. Dom. Who said anything about yellow pages? I heard you like being thrown around. Who said that then? Who said that? Gemma says models, people go and buy them. You mean I buy them and try to hide them from Phil? Well, you've just let the cat out of the bag if Phil's watching, which he still is. More legroom in a Kazi, says Mark. That could be the very reason. Could definitely be the reason why. We're going to get ourselves down because we are 51 nautical miles away, so we're going to really bring our plane down now. Well, the England game was good fun. I'll tell you what, I'm actually very much looking forward to the watch-alongs. I mean, we're not going to be able to watch it as in like the screen. Like have it on screen, so it's just more of like a reaction type thing, but I'm quite looking forward to it. I'm quite looking forward to bringing it all to the channel. Gemma says he's seen the models on the shelf and the empty boxes. Okay. Don't sink. Why are we pulling up? We don't need to pull up. What's the matter with you? We don't need to pull up. What's the matter with you? I can't work out why it's telling me to pull up. It's not doing it now. We should probably get ourselves down to 3,000 feet. I've just seen where we are on Volanta. Okie dokie, right, we are on the descent. Dom says tempted by a Tarom A318 flight for a video. Anyone interested? Dom, do it. 100%. I'll say the same thing to you as I'll say to Jack. Don't do it for anyone else. It already sounds very exotic, so absolutely do it. Go for it. And you bet, you know, it's always good to try and fly in them now before Tarom eventually sell them or retire them. Because they are up for sale. They are up for sale. So go for it. Do it. Personally, I'd say do it and then see what the feedback's like. Carl says Susan has filled the toilet with so much shit the plane is nose heavy. Fucking Susan! Fucking Karen's behaved herself at the back, but fucking Susan has clogged the fucking toilet. Yeah, Tarom A318, 100%. It's strange enough, it's something I've been waiting to do on the flight sim as well. It's the Tarom A318. So go for it, absolutely. Say that we've inspired you. Oh dear. Oh dear. Jack. Jack. Jack, Jack, Jack. That's 25 quid you now owe. Boys are getting expensive for you. You better pay up, bitch. Dom says I can. I say as I can work it into my Istanbul to Ulaanbaatar trip by adding an extra day. If you can add an extra day, absolutely go for it. I feel like we are way too high here. So I've got a feeling we're going to have to circle potentially yet again. There's the airport. I think we are going to be way too high. That's the airport. I think we're far too high. Yeah. Okay, I think we might need to circle here, so we might need to manually take over. We are going to bring that speed brake out. Yeah. It's not gone well, this descent. We are a little bit too high. So that's fine. Yeah, we're a little bit high. Okay. Let's take over. So, if I bring... chat up on my phone, which I have done. We're at 11,000 feet so far. We're going to take the autopilot off. Cool. We're just going to keep the aircraft just on a separate course at the minute. Just while we descend a little more. Got the speed brake out just to help us. We've got the landing replay up at the minute. Fuck's sake, hang on a second. Fuck off. Oh! Oh no, Jack, no. Jack, no. Jackie, no. No, Jack, you know the way to have done it. Shouldn't have done it that way. Jack. I mean, thank you. But I've told you, the way you pay up is not that way, Jack. Jackie! Yep, just gave YouTube 6 quid. Cheers, Jack. Yeah, YouTube do take fees. So technically, Jack hasn't fully paid up. This is why I say to you, Jack, do it via Ko-fi. You know this. You've just given YouTube some monies. Invoice Jack for the difference. Right, let's get the autopilot back on. We are descending down now to a very decent... rate here. Let's get the... I'm going to go full for the speed brakes. We're going to slow ourselves right down. Get the first lot of flaps in as well. Time to get your landing ratings in, boys and girls. Here we go. What do we reckon it's going to... Oh my goodness me. Here we go. Jackie!
Happy Friday, all shut up your face, all that, and Tom, you're a legend by the Lord Jesus. Jackie, pay up, you type bar lamb.
What the fuck's a bar lamb? What is a bar lamb? Anyway, Right, let's get descending. Here we go. Airport is to our right hand side. We can see that. Time to also predict your landing rating, please. Your screen did not go black. I have gone to full screen.
2,500.
Oh my fucking Christ. Let's leave it at 4,000 then. If we're 2,400 feet up, let's leave it at that. Approach mode is on. Speed is now reducing. We're going to get the speed brakes up shortly. On a Sunday, you can get bar chicken and bar beef as well. Gemma's also asking what the fuck a bar lamb is. Who knows? Who knows what a bar lamb is? Wayne, 170 or a butter, he says. Let's get the replay going just while we're waiting. Carl, 143, hoping for better than last night's Madeira run. Lee, 185. Mark, Mark going for 200. Sorry. Gemma, Gail, 155 and Gemma, 175. Got there in the end. Right, speed brakes can come up. And into the armed position we can filter some more flaps into the equation. David going for 130. Okay then guys, gammon or turkey? For me, turkey all day. Jack, I would much prefer you do your donations via Ko-fi because you still need to owe up 25 quid, Jack, you owe. So you haven't even paid it off yet. Oh dear, Jackie. Let's see if we can butter this bitch. Let's go. Get the gear down. Bring the speed all the way back. The aircraft looks like it's picked up the ILS, which is good news. We are going to hit the aircraft with auto brake of medium because we want to get this plane stopped as slow as we can. Jim, love that. That's awesome. Right, auto brake is on. We're at 158 for the speed. Mark says, I wish Kev was here. Jack knew exactly what he was doing there, so nobody give it the attention that he is clearly craving. 1,000 feet, here we go. We're in control. I'm going to focus on the landing. Bit of a crosswind there, but we're going to keep an eye on it. I'm going to go down to full flaps now. Oh my god, the gear's not down. I thought it was. I thought the gear was down. It's not down. We're doing this late. We are going FedEx DC-10 style. That fucking gear is not down yet. Generally thought it was. Right, green's on the gear. Aircraft is now ours.
300.
Come on, you bitch. Let's go.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
No, floater. Holy shit. No, 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 no. It's fine. It's fine.
10.
It's not fine.
5.
It's not fine. We're still floating. Oh, God almighty. Just get the aircraft down.
5.
Fuck it. Oh my fucking Christ. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We got there in the end. We should have gone round. 100% we should have gone round. But we've managed to save it. Okay. So 100% should have gone round. But we set the auto brake to medium, so I wasn't prepared to go round. But we managed to do well, and we got off the runway very quickly. Otherwise, the motion would have been the motion would have literally have been to have gone round. And I did think about it for a split second, but as soon as it said 5, I was like, okay. But yeah, we managed to go off. I think personally, unrealistic on that front. I don't think a plane would have stopped that quickly. But there you go. Oh, it's not out of butter at all because we didn't land in time. The problem is with the flight sim, and a lot of people seem to experience this as well, is when you land, a lot of the time you are finding that the scenery is causing that little bit of like that stutter sort of thing that you experienced just there. So it's kind of, when you think it's going to be a decent landing, it turns out that actually you tend to float, and we floated quite a bit there, but we must have landed, what, 3/4 of the way down the runway, and we still managed to get off the runway, so it's absolutely fine. At the end of the day, it's a flight simulator. You're here to have fun. We're not here to become potential pilots for EasyJet or whichever airline we fly for. So if you can have fun with it, that's all that matters. Anyway, we're about to, well, we're going to, when we're finished, we're going to watch and see what happens. But welcome to Alicante. Eventually, we really should have gone around, but never mind. Living at Large Aviation, hello to you. Hope you are doing well. Says hi everyone. This aircraft you're using caused a go around at Liverpool last week, and yet here we are landing at Alicante 3/4 of the way down the runway. But evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, hope you're doing well. I'm hopeful because I get carried away every time that I've been there. I know you do a stall at the task fair, and I always get carried away every now and again. When I'm walking around the aisles and stuff, I tend to miss where your stall is. So if you're at the task fair in July, I will come and say hello to you. Right, we're going to park up in this gate here, which is going to be gate number... Someone mentioned the task fair. I did, yeah, I mentioned it. Gate number 20 is where we're going to go today, at Alicante. I mentioned task fair, I did. Paul always has a stand there, and I'm always carried away by like the bits and bobs that are around, so I never tend to get round to nosing at every one of them. So my apologies for that. I will make sure I come and say hi to you if you are running your stall in July. Excuse me. Right, cool, happy days. Right, we have landed, even though it was a little bit sketchy. Very sketchy, holy shit. Boy, was that sketchy. Volantis got it down at a ridiculous number, so we're not going to show that. Here we go, reviewing the flight. So, flight time tonight from Southend to Alicante was 2 hours and 10 minutes because of the little tour that we had to do in order to get our aeroplane down to a decent altitude. Well, we're going to go with this number here, minus 114. So it is butter this evening. Okie dokie. Right, all that's left for me to do is to get that off the screen here. Quick reminder, Monday we're back for definite, possibly back on Sunday for a double stream, we're not sure yet. Here's what we're doing Monday, Dubai to Kuwait City on the 777-300 ER for Emirates, which would be good. No stream tomorrow, of course. But yeah, stream on Sunday potentially in the morning or whatever. But in the evening there'll definitely be a stream. I'm not sure what we're doing yet. But Monday we're back on the flight simulator with the 777-300. Otherwise, all that's left for me to do is alright, come off of this. We'll get this off as well. If you are taking part in the sweepstake for the Euro 2024 football tournament, good luck to you all. Kicks off next Friday. Germany against Scotland. We'll be doing a watch along for that. But all that's left for me to do is to not do GSX. Why have I pressed that?
Start the engines for
Yeah.
ground services.
We want the time to go back to daylight, which we'll do there. Happy days. We've got the flight ended on Volanta. Beautiful stuff. Here we go with a replay. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on Sunday, either in the morning or in the afternoon. Have a wonderful Sunday. Have a wonderful Saturday. And we'll see you on Sunday for a stream, either both morning and afternoon, or morning. No, but so either morning and evening, or just the evening. Look after yourselves and each other. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you so much for the kind words you've said this evening. And thank you to everybody that's contributed to the stream. Take care of yourselves and each other. Stay safe. Happy flying. And from us all at the Departure Lounge, good night. And bye-bye for now.
a kind.